welcome to a special episode of AskJTtv. Today I speak with Kevin Broughton from Burke's Projects about the much anticipated and relatively misunderstood Canning Bridge Activity Centre plan. Welcome Kevin, thanks for joining us. For those viewers who are unfamiliar, what exactly is the Canning Bridge Activity Centre plan?
The Activity Centre plan is a joint venture project between the cities of Melville and South Perth. It basically sets out a vision and a guiding document for the types of densities, activities and intensification of general development within close proximity to the Canning Bridge train station.
Kevin, the first concept of the Activity Centre plan was drafted way back in 2006. Can you share with us what's happened since then?
So what we've seen is a handful of developments approved on both sides, both within the city of Melville in the Mount Pleasant area and also on the Como side within the city of South Perth. And in terms of the Como stuff, about 7 development applications have been submitted and either approved or are being dealt with, and only 1 building licence approved at this time. 2 projects are currently being marketed, both off the plan.
And are there any reasons why we haven't seen any more planning or building activity, in your opinion?
There's a whole bunch of reasons, James. The simple explanation is that the market's down at the moment, so buyer sentiment and developers' sentiment is down. There's also a softening of the apartment market, but in terms of Como specifically, there's a lot of fragmentation of land ownership, so small lot sizes and also strata lots make it difficult to assemble land together and get good parcels for developers to want to take up and then develop.
And I suppose, particularly on the Como side of Canning Bridge, this type of apartment development is relatively unprecedented.
Yeah, it's very true. So it will take a little while for this to take up, and once the land is assembled together, you're going to see a greater frequency of developments popping up out of the ground, because it is a fantastic area and development opportunities will pop up and people will take them up over time.
And for our local residents, specifically, who does the Canning Bridge Activity Centre plan impact upon?
So on this side of the river you'll typically see Salter Point, Manning, Como as the key areas, and it pretty much affects anyone within a walkable catchment of the train station, which is about 800 metres.
So Kevin, we're both personally active in the Activity Centre area and throughout Como generally. Can you share with our viewers why Burke's Projects has become a key figure in this new development space?
Burke's Projects are being actively involved in about 5 or 6 projects at the moment. We're doing land assembly and doing feasibility modelling for various landowners to see if we can either bring a development out of those discussions, or alternatively offer that development site to a syndicate or developers, which will ultimately see apartment type product developed in that area.
So Burke's Projects is able to assist people with information at the very early stages of development planning and right down to established complex developments and investments.
Absolutely, James. So bringing the sites together, adding value, creating a syndicate or a development partnership with people to add value, and then ultimately doing project marketing and getting the product sold and on the ground and money in your pocket.
Well, thanks so much for joining me today, Kevin, and sharing your knowledge and your insights. We really appreciate it. If you have any questions about the Canning Bridge Activity Centre plan and how it may impact on the value of your property, now or in the future, please feel free to contact myself or Kevin on the details that follow. Bye for now.